Hey everybody, welcome to Everything's Plastic. Today we're going to be taking a look at a Banpresto Solid Edge Works, and this is Vegeta from Dragon Ball Z. This is Solid Edge Works Volume 3. These Banpresto figures are actually pretty cool, man. Lots of cool detail in these. All three of these are my buddy Nathan's. He was nice enough to drop these off so I can get a closer look at them, and I deeply appreciate it, man. Such cool statues, and if you didn't drop them off, I would never know how good these actually are. So pretty awesome. I love experiencing and reviewing new things. These three are actually the first statues that I did review on this channel. Usually it's action figures, but statues, I think it all goes hand in hand, and I'll review whatever I can get my hands on. Once again, Nathan, thank you. Your support means everything. Alright, so we'll get a closer look at the packaging. Some picture of Vegeta on the front here. We have Vegeta, and I'm going to say Super Saiyan Vegeta. I am so new when it comes to the world of Dragon Ball Z. I recently started watching Dragon Ball, but I'm only on the first series. I haven't made it to Dragon Ball Z yet, so a lot of these characters are way over my head. But yeah, I do know who some of these are, and I gotta say, this one looks fantastic. So these are pretty common. Usually we have two versions with these Banpresto. From what I know anyways, we have the awesome just regular version and the Super Saiyan version. On the back here, or is it the front? Both looks the same. So yeah, we have a picture of the statue as well. And on the side, just a full picture of the statue. Nothing really on top, just Solid Edge Works, and this means Volume 3. And you have your disclaimer and all that good stuff on the bottom. So guys, that pretty much wraps up packaging. We'll be right back with Vegeta out of the package. Alright everybody, we are back. As soon as I took it out of the package, I was kind of blown away by this one. I actually really like the overall appearance of this one. It looks great. The only real issue though is this base doesn't really help with the stand that well. This one is very tippy, and yeah, I definitely have to get some museum wax, museum gel, sticky tack, or something to put on the bottom of this one. I trust this one to stand on a high shelf at all. That being said though, the overall appearance of this one is fantastic. We'll get a closer look at that sculpt. Awesome face sculpt. Let's take that face off. This is only gonna fall off anyways. But yeah, we get an awesome look at that face, man. He's got this awesome grin on his face. See the detail on his eyebrows here. Some grooves and everything sculpted into his forehead. Awesome detail in the sculpt of his ears, and the hair on top looks fantastic as well. We have some detail and some awesome sculpting on his muscles, and there's some shading in there as well to make everything else pop out. Cool sculpt on his body and down to his legs. Like I said, carrying on with the shading, you see some darker blue or black kind of dry brushed on to help to make everything else pop out. Fantastic. Cool sculpt on his boots as well. Panification on this one all over is fantastic. I think Banpresto does an awesome job with these. But yeah, this one looks fantastic all over. We get a closer look at this base here. Pretty cool design on this one as well. Just a solid piece of blue plastic. We can see that it just kind of fits to the mold of his boot here, but it doesn't fit that tight. And his legs are super close together. So you can see here that there's definitely going to be some issues with this one standing up on its own. But other than that, guys, the overall appearance is fantastic. I don't like the balancing issues. I don't like how he's so difficult to stand. I don't really trust it. I mean, I don't know how sturdy these are. It feels solid, like it's a solid piece of PVC material. There is a little bit of weight to it, but at the same time, I don't know how much it can withstand if it fell off your high shelf. Just a bit of solid advice, no pun intended. Get some museum wax or some museum gel. Doesn't hurt figures. It's nice and clear. You can't see it, and it works wonders for these action figures. So I think a 7 out of 10 is going to be my score for this one. Based off appearance alone, though, I definitely give it a 9. Stance was a bit better, and the statue wasn't as tippy as it is. I give it a higher score, but based off the overall design, like I said, it looks fantastic. But if you can't display it on your shelf without the fear of it falling over, and if this one falls over, I'm sure it's going to break. So I got to take that into consideration as well. But as the complete package and the overall design, it's going to bring it down to a 7. Like I said, man, very, very nervous with this one. Guys, that pretty much wraps up our unboxing and review. Let us know in the comments below, what do you think of our review? What do you think of our score of 7 out of 10? And if you guys had to rate this one out of 10, what would you give it? If you liked the review, hit that like button. and hit that subscribe button while you're there. As always, everybody, we hope you enjoyed this review, and we hope you enjoy the rest of your day. Keep collecting, stay safe, go buy some toys and statues.